issues la nekk fii si biir Gambia yooyu lañ war a gën a mun a sukkandiku balaa ñoo wax increasement of judiciary bill plus National Assembly salary increasement. We say no to that and we reject the bill. We want this bill to be dropped. Because the Gambian people are dying, the children are hungry. Everybody knows that the Gambia is a poor country. We cannot be continue licking our national coffers just to be distributed like that. We say no to the judiciary bill. We say no to the National Assembly salary increasement. Kon nag comme ni ma ko commencé woon a wax rek suma mbokki olof yi si kàllaamay olof man la Maimouna Gueye maa leen nekkal fii di protest li nga xam ne moom la ndawi Gambia di jooytu moo nekk affaire bill bi nga xam ne tey war nañ ko yóbbu si néegi député yi fi nga xam ne fa la ñoo dogalee luwaayi Gambia ñun nag tey ndaw yi ñëw nañ fii génn bokk ak ñi nga xam ne ñoom tamit seen réew moo leen ñor parce que lii du yëfi political party lii ay ting ne Gambia yëpp ñoo war a génn ñëw pour sukkandeku suñu réew ku nekk xam na ne Gambia dafa ñàkk Gambia dafa po mënuñoo toog di seetaan gars yi di jël suñu keesi nguur gi di jël xaalis bi di ko pasar di ko def si nu mu leen neexee ñun ñu ne déedéet ànduñ si tey ànduñ si ëllëg we say no to the judiciary bill jërëjëf kam
mbokki Gambia ñu ngi leen di nuyu man la Sidi Cham di chairman of the coalition of progressive Gambians tey suñ teew fii tey doonu kumpa ci askani Gambia parce que li ñu fi teew tey gis nañ ne suñ judicial bi ak official bi National Assembly members yi gis nañ ne bëgg nañoo dugal bill boo xam ne pour gën a yokkal seen boppa seen tey ak seen ëllëg te ñu ne réew bi amul xaalis bon nag bu demee noonu loolu moo tax ñun ñëpp ñu génn a ànd ak ñi di concern Gambien pour jéem a daaxalu bill boobu wane suñ naxar ne bill boobu soxluñ pour bill bi jàlla bon nag bu demee noonu ñun coalition of progressive Gambien ñu ngi taxaw wane suñ solidarity with the concern Gambien pour ñu move ñu dem ci kanam so doy na waar waaye léegi fu mu nekk nii moom macha allah youth si commencé nañoo move pour dem utali National Assembly bi waaw léegi dinaa jël kàl wi jox ko suma PRO Lamine Bojang mu sànni ci kaddu tuuti.
ok abarka bake mbaɗigol mbaali Westfield janne dana borro Gambien kol benta bi kela nyanto tandi kula mi yalon ko wala kerim banko kam min kada National Assembly lafta bilo min samala pour ka pass o kamala do abe kumala bakele ngalon ko banko kol ka fo banko dingol le fundi da kela nyanto tandi kudo mi yalon ko wala be kerim woto abe kummala bakele mbaɗi Gambien kolu annin ko nga bombe min kono nin ko nga bombe min kono banko dingol nyante la différence landilale nanata banko la interest la woto o kamala dron yimmi ya sabu bi fundi dan jang kana kanna nyanto tandi banko mara kitabo min di banko dingol la police fundi ni yakuje min ni silo manta pour yedi amala o kamala don abe kummala bakele bi Gambe dingol yaaje ko wala man sakunda salon ko kula be tamaka mi yawon ko banko dingol malla fala e lafta ko la dang pour be salon ko molke déplacement min kam yenta lola nyewalla ala baraka
assalamu alaikum marin soni ngo o daga kuni na kakanta o wakada ngani bon road hibe ko do kunyare kenni kay man sakunda ka kilebe kam masaka député nu aro loyanu e ka kilebe kam makilani antasiri yo inan kanu allah ho gadi anyemene ay ga ho nyana inatu allah rini tirinde oran tayni ni damane le mun karabani ga tampion no gondi ikumen ko office no gondi wa khairin kitana wa ho dambe kitana da moto nun ko bi ho dambe nyangira ngani kesu har say wa hinni kane maka wa hinni kane da damane le mun tampion bayni kharan ko mo dara leptan dara ngana ho dara ngana o do kendo bogo na koya nanti inan kanu allah sere su angara ho nya allah rinantiri na yakumbane inshallah wori manani kenya wa kada ngani ko assalamu alaikum
okuani coalition of progress okuali igana so bampo intana igana hata intanya hamana oti yede bichada ken kalisi utu na suro judges nundanga ina kalisi ke utu na rondi miskin nundanga hube atu maron jonkonga ne wono ho su jonkonga ne wono miskin nundanga ni okubo kenga xanne mahadi o ma bogu politikia o ma bogu boy o bogu nanti okuni Gambia mu ngai igala hi hube dabani okuti kenga tanyana kenga dohoni no to the bill berin la bu nga xamne ndaw yi ñoo génna pour woné sen nahar né nanguwun bill bi bu nga xamne no selective increasement of benefit pour judges ak National Assembly den gomné dafa nek across the board kenn ku nek war nga gis sa bop muy message ndabi pitasi docteur yi nurse yi police yi soldat yi dem judges yi so légui lu ga men ci ndaw yi bu ga moy
increasement bi dafa nekk across the board and loolu la ñëpp nekk di puus nii mu ngi taw waaye taxut ba tey ndaw yaa ngi si biir taw bi bokk si protest bi nga xam ne peaceful protest la ko gis ne loolu ñu reject bill bi peut être député yi ne war a xam ne ñoom ñu leen fi ñu tax gaa yi nekk fa tey mooy ndaw yi bokk leen si change bi nga xam ne am na si réew mi so kon tey baax na pour ndaw yi wane seen naka reject bill bi so loolu dafa nekk lu nga xam ne loolu tey bokk na tax tey ndaw yi ñu ngi pousse pour gis ne lii waxtaan mun a am ñun waxuñ ne waruñu yokk increment boo ne wax ne dafa nekk across the board dañ war a yokkal teachers yi messenger yi docteur yi ñëpp dañ war a am increment loolu moo war a am si seen constituency yi li si ëpp amul ndox amul yoon yi baax économie xaalis si bi dëkk bi coono baa ngi si dëkk bi ni jaa ngi sonna binda baa ngi seer loolu yëpp gis nañ ko tey si réew mi boo tey luñ gis tey mooy increment bi nga xam ne ñoom neen la nooto selective naka increment leen wax den meg soo ne ñu xool lopitaan yi amul garab docteur yaa ngee struggle teachers yaa ngee struggle ñëpp ñu ngee struggle boo amul increment si baax so kon tey moo tey ndaw yi génn lii nekkul affaire politique lii affaire réew mi la kon tey ñu fi génn yëpp ay ndaw leen ndaw yi ñoo taxawoon campagne pour gis ne Gambia am na benn change waaw so kon tey lii lu xew moom paregut bis bàyyi mu ngi taw waaye ni si biir taw bi bokk ci struggle bi pour gis ne bill bi dañ ko war a reject waaw man dama la wax ne protest is not about numbers it's about naka sa message bi moo gën a am solo kon tey bokk naa si protest bi jërëjëf.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We are tired. We are tired. We are tired. Not to the bill. 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 No. Violence Saja. Violence Saja. Violence Saja. Not on the bill. Violence Saja. Not on the bill. Violence Saja. Violence Saja. Violence Saja. Violence Saja. We are not happy. Not on the bill. Not on the bill. Not to the bill. Not to the bill. I know we have 2 hours, but we have a message to deliver. No to the bill! No to the bill! Not! This bill doesn't make sense. Before the judiciary bill, why not a bill that is going to represent the entire country? That is what we are saying, and that is what we are speaking against. We are saying this bill is a national cake. The police deserve this bill. The teachers who are teaching these judges need to be paid good. Our drivers who are driving the ministers need to be paid good. So it is only the judges that can enjoy this. This is a national cake, and it must be understood. Thank you very much. Because just like you said, the teacher that is teaching the judge doesn't have illumination. Why the judges? Thank you very much, Lewan. Mbadiwa na fanya mfanya banjul. Mbamufaka wale mbebigele. Teachers. Banjul, where the youths are protesting on the remuneration of the judicial system. We are saying nurses, police, teachers all deserve a good pay in this country. Why are the judges extraordinary? Camaraba, we are saying to your viewers that these youths of this country are not very happy today, and you can see all over here in Banjul that the youths are protesting. We are saying teachers deserve a good pay, nurses deserve a good pay, even our drivers deserve a good pay. Why the judges? Why the judges? This is a national cake, and everybody must respect this national cake. This cake belongs to every Gambian, and the teachers are part of it, the nurses are part of it, the drivers are part of it. So why are only the judges being paid for? Let's go!
Minister of Justice boo xam ne nii in the history of Gambia musuñoo am Minister of Justice boo xam ne nii ku bonee ni kii amut exécutif bu bon lañ amee amul exécutif bu baax dëkk boo xam ne nii ñu ne dañoo struggle dëkk boo xam ne nii ñu ne amul alal waaye every time ñu ngi seet naka la ñoo increase wala naka la ñoo improve seen living conditions yi Gambian si nañ fexe ñun ñëpp ñu jàppoo ñu def benn loxo ñu génnee fi bandi yi ñu sànni leen si Atlantique Ocean bi loolu moo ñëw dimbale bandi yi nañ leen
dajande bi pour que na balambaya ndandi ame kayto la me alon ko la fekko le sambano député bu mo ñaati ngola me alon ko national assembly member solo e mo mewde me alon ko be kedaren kele men kamunta ko ni bay député ya fawla wala provision be constitution ko me alon ko ka fay recall clause me alon ko ni kumandi ko la do ko be men ke kan e sabade ni menna amambede ko nyanda ke jole ay la sanjo tamo nyina me alon ko yo kije e ba calculer la si men kafuno nyoma ka fo me ko ka fo ni mbara ko ditela akamunta le do kulata yata do ko men ama do ko keno ya bay ko de ke yajo e kay service o men ke ngaje ko mutilim balaldi manda wodo e ko ni fara fane dingo bije fontel man dingol soto me alon ko nyanda mo jolle ka fa out of service ya where is their nest of kid even la social security buka soto ba nyilen dibidol di me alon ko hani ka deni ko men dun telle ka jo wuli keme me alon ko kadila every time manda wala ko ni findida Gambia jang di moment tambida bodala rek 300 pounds sterling ke jo wala ni afalen dala sola is $21,000 depending on the rate me alon ko lungo lui ko wala soto mbara jen ko every 30 days mo moment be jola ko dola me alon ko asira for 100,000 dol tabi je kada for 65,000 manda wala ko every sitting yake ka fo menako ordinary extra sustain $25,000 in ko la dila bi be ni siyo me ya startande $25,000 in bol dila ni dara committee stage committee to me alon ko wala chairman or we give him $200,000 for every committee session me alon ko they are ordinary members we give them $2,000 wala be keke sayde foto minela ngamoto dila manda wala ko be fuelo dila ko hani kadi am telephone o menna mba dile la mu hadu mele to ko teke banko la debbo din be $110 billion wala julo be la ren kungola bita Zambia ela seaport oto mele julo dila wala amara say ela airport oto wala amara because man julo jono gambe ka ko ngotile wala fo ningol ko janimbe fudala woto ala nga wuli nga fo nyi mole ko e be sirintel lejang luwadu yemen fo wala nyinte ko e be decision audition tala parliamento anyanda kake national interest lady the will of the Gambian people and your own concept nyimbilo ala fanya mu national interest le bije where is the consent ya bondi juma mo mantala moli ya ko bilo le kana parliamento laftan nale si falson ta falmanson and that's how it should be. You go to your people, you ask them bilo le kana parliamento, are you ready for it? Mo mam mo consult so ngamira Watosita pour ka finti kana keloke mo mun kana mo batu.
Hello, bla boy.
Sorry.
I'm not a man.
Sorry.
How can you allow us to enter? We all media. You cannot allow us to enter and we stand here. No. We are from media. No, but we are from media. So you cannot allow us to go and we stand? No. That cannot be. How can you allow us and we stand?
This is why you are sealing the truth. You people are not helping the truth. If you don't help us go in, we will bring it anyhow.
We are from media. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Now the media we are coming to. Wait, listen. We will allow you to come in. Yes. Yeah, we'll allow you to come in. But please, you can just stop here. Okay?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
He's going for
Ari juberi nyamin Camaraba official mbali député bongoleto bari funding kewlu ani député wolu gambe dewlu man sewo kulela mi alonko aliamoyle kumala folol ya fu nyamin kafundro min keta dinande fewno wala fewla mi alonka ko wala floti banko be alo minto pour député woli o gada pour mi alonko man na dia banko funding kewle inatana ko nyinta ifundere balamba yitandi ni hormo kono ani bunya kono o sa mbite mo men donc sa speaker ani mol mi alonko wolle nyanda kan letter kuma kam min be bloc kono e bole batu kan tembenna e be lori e bole taka
Uncle Camara mo na nga muté
Please. You want to see the presentation, please?
This is why I said let me take
Boy, don't push. Ask space so that we can talk. If you don't give us space, we will not talk. Give us space so that we can talk at least.
So please. Let us do this. Please.
No, go ahead.
Silence, please. Sorry. Go ahead. So thank you so much. We want to appreciate the media houses for joining us here today.
How we can read?
Oh, sorry. Please, can I see this paper? Can you?
Let us see the paper, please.
Hey guys, please. Let's see the
paper, please. Let's move.
Go ahead.
Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. One step back, huh?
Yes.
Let's go back. There's another mic. Citizens together. Sorry. Put the mic down. Put the mic down so that we can cover the face. So, fellow comrades that are out there, we are the executive of the concerned citizens. We are 5 here because that was what was stipulated in the protest permit, that it's supposed to be 5 people that will deliver the demands to the authorities concerned. So to read the statement as well as the demands, the concerned citizens, together with many Gambians, both at home and diaspora, civil servants and private sectors, unemployed and underemployed, wish to convey our concerns through a peaceful protest about the proposed bills in the National Assembly, designed to increase the salaries and pensions of members of National Assembly, as well as remunerations and other entitlements for the judicial officers. It is our belief that the members of the National Assembly have decided to operate unconstitutionally. Hence, the 1997 Constitution of the Gambia, Section 112, subsection B, clearly stipulated that all members shall regard themselves as servants of the people of the Gambia, desist from any conduct by which they seek improperly to enrich themselves or alienate themselves from the people, and shall discharge their duties and functions in the interest of the nation as a whole, and in doing so shall be influenced by the dictates of the conscience and national interest. Regarding the clause from the Constitution, we as concerned citizens and taxpayers who ought to be served by the members of the National Assembly as enshrined in the Constitution are unequivocally opposed to these proposed bills that are aimed at serving the interests and enriching the members of the Parliament and judiciary over the general public as a whole. Sadly, these bills are proposed at a time when the majority of civil servants and private sector employees barely feed their families on their salaries for half of a month, due to the escalating rise of or escalating high cost of living. The majority of young people are unemployed, leaving them vulnerable to drugs and irregular migration. Addressing these unfortunate conditions that the majority of the people or Gambians face should be the focus of a house that is supposed to be the guardian of the people by making laws that address the needs and aspirations of the general public. As such, the concerned citizens are making the following demands, which we want the members of parliament to address in the soonest possible time. The demands read: first, withdraw the National Assembly members' salaries and pensions bill. We unequivocally demand that this bill be withdrawn from the Assembly, since it is aimed at serving the interests and enriching the members of parliament over the other civil servants and the general public as a whole. The Judicial Officers' Remuneration and Other Entitlements Bill. We demand that the National Assembly withdraw the Judicial Officers Bill 2024, which disproportionately allocates national resources to a selected group while neglecting the needs of the broader population. The third demand is fair compensation for all public servants. We call for a fair, balanced approach to compensation for all public servants, ensuring that salaries and benefits are aligned with the country's economic realities and do not create significant. The fourth one is equitable allocation of national resources. We urge the government to prioritize the allocation of national resources to critical sectors such as education, healthcare, security, infrastructure, and agriculture to improve the living standard of all Gambians. The fifth one is accountability for the National Assembly members. We call for mechanisms that will avail the electorate to hold National Assembly members to account for their decisions and actions, ensuring they act in the best interest of their constituents. The sixth one is promotion of social justice. Advocate for policies and promote social justice and reduce income inequality, ensuring that all citizens have the opportunity to live a decent life in the Gambia. The seventh one is National Assembly members should engage electorates before passing critical bills. The National Assembly members should go back to the people who voted them, hear from them, and make decisions based on what majority of those voters want. They are not representing their only self or only interest, but the interest of the people who voted for them. The final one, which is the 8th point, government to introduce a new pay scale. The government to prioritize the well-being of all civil servants, to introduce salaries and a pension that will ensure teachers, nurses, security personnel, and other key workers receive better salaries, and this also involves the private sector employees. The current pay scale is very poor. We recommend that this proposed pay scale be introduced in the parliament as soon as possible. Failure to attend to our demands, we shall endeavor to organize a nationwide protest, and we shall continue to protest against these bills until our voices are heard and respected by you, the servants of the people. Equally, we want to categorically make it clear that we are your brothers and sisters who are concerned with the life of an ordinary Gambian. We are not in any way a threat to any institution, neither are we selective in fighting for justice, most especially economic justice for our people. We believe that the members of parliament are servants. You will critically look into these demands and respect the voice and concerns of the electorate by addressing these demands. Signed by the president of the movement, Lamin Manjang. So that is.
Sir, can you give us your name, please?
I am Lamin Mane.
Okay, Mr. Mane, you just presented.
Let them have their questions.
No, we are done. Yes.
Excuse me. Guys, your mic down.
So, Mejang, Kanying Kibaro, Tandi Dunia Bela, and Gambia Banco Mumebe. Najeko, Ning Kibaro, Membatandika, Mantrafoka, Moldama, Emile Angale, Kangamoy. Model Fana Bijelemia, Ekana Kandol for Mimbuka Manika Kangol, and in the Jola Kang, Sura Kangol. What a Kumembonya, Purunga, Jego, Metilim Fight Kang, Metilim Kelekang, I clean in Fralia Tamandi, or a Yanda Kafa Kangola, Kamim Fanayalo, Mol Milbe Koma Jana, if a soul comes, Samuel Kaminefo. So coming, bring your mics down, so you can Kajako coming, Mubanku Dingola de Miala Capo, Solatale, sorry. The Mubanku Dingola de Miala Capo control Solatale.
andung na solaro yake na wilda ngana nganying kibaro futandi nyim National Assembly mo mimun na député so wara kunna ndolbe koku ke kanjang amun tolla kelolti amu mul la kel milbe Gambia bantala bangoy ka fo me diaspora amu mon la kelo de million ka fo ke be do ko le ka fo la employ amu mon la kelo de million ka fo ke imantara do ko la ani milil fanal man si do ko la oto kunnan man tan dam mala ko bari be Gambia be la kelo la jang ka tenten ka je ko kule be keri nyim banko kan mi yalon ka fo ko amantol nyaafa lafta ka wulinga kele nga je ko ay bo nyim banko kan so walam nyinti ko ye biro la so mi yalon ka fo anada puru ka secteur dam man data karado de be je ko la ko selendik minin ketel la joro la fa wala ketel la bilol ni la kudo la fa son tol man la fol la me an ka fa ko o jor sifa kaje ko aytala ay ditol dama la me an ka fa mo jimal le be government kono me ale be do ko la ibela life be di kan ka do ko ke woro nin joro be kala wala la far be kala jor la anyanda ka kel aytala ni mol tema anyama so ntarale sita ka fu dañoma ngak kumol safe mel yalan ka fa kon sulodala Gambia sulodala mel be Gambia bantay fa sulodala wala mun na dimanche soldi anu ñin diman sol ñi walam nayen sula kol mbe fula National Assembly mole ko kaaje ko inyanda kanyi mudala yake hakilo kono sining wala siniginding ni be siri njang kanyi kumoda kake into action kaaje ko yake luwari ñim banko kan yento la kuma kan moy because intol la ngi sindi ñim palato di fawal man si faway ji naw sula kol folo walam kaaje ko yanyim bilo ta me alan ka ko anara pour ka ila etol la salary National Assembly député la salary ka lafa wala ka kudo kala ko man la fi bilo ñinna gambe dingol me ale sulada man la fala soro koku ni yalon ka ko asunta wala a jarra kede la joro la fa me yalon ka ko modol bije nyanda ka jor kendo so bi ko fala be do ko kilen wala ndol man la fo bilola man la fi yo kan wala kan mi yalon ka ko be o sembentu yandira na kanol kono kam fulanjang wala nyindi ko ya juredi officer mo ne son men fana na fena kaje ko loyal ni ko dol mel fana ma ete tora walla e dingo tora walla e bari muso tora walla e kroma tora walla e bari motora min medula dolo ninga jube dol mel be jang wodol be bantala banko kanjana walla mo be wulo kono dol famal fada dol bamal fada dol be je wol man faso ni man baso de ya be mu fenkolari so wodo kunna ning Gambia la resources be tala anyanda katala nyama mi yalla anyata because ne mo la fengodo mi yalla manyana kadum alkiam lolu ba jola na sola ko sabanjang kaje ko ni be compensation o kala e be ñaafitandiro kala membe kala do kulal ñim banko kan ay ke kuti mi yalan ka fa ka be tilinale akana ka kuti mo mel yalan ka fa ko idam mongol itol mu kebalere ka jotol mu kebalere itol ñanda ka compenser itol dama ñanda ka compenser ko mo dol be duma jele membe ko ticcal sojarol police sol no sol ifana ñanda ka ñim compensation o sodol kaje ko ifana se contane ni dara do kudla waro wadi isila do ko ke anyanda ka ke ñamen na sola ko nani jang kaje ko nim banko la resources wala banko la muna fangol banko ke muna fangol mela ka fo la resources na be talala ay tala nyanda ka tala nyamen akana ke do tay siado de mialan ka fo amanya na ka siati na be talala anyanda ka talale aka tala tema mo be yalon ka fo ke nyanda ka mensodo ya sodo imanya na ka mensodo ya alalen kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya tuji nyim banko be la fangol da manke mo kunkilintade wala no be talala anyanda ka talar nyala membe safari anyanda amanya na ka tala nyala mem man tara safari na solo ko lulu njang kaje ko National Assembly member ngi keji ibe koku ke kan ni pareta nyanda ka kiskisindire ka ko lale nyanda ke sindile kaje ko ni ye munke mun dalila kana yake itole yake mun kan kan adi yemen ke munaka na yoke woto nyanda ke muta ngi account kaje ko ngi kiskisi yo ko wol melke yake mun dalila kan adu munan na fana yake wol mu kulir mi alan ka fako anyanda ka ke ifana la mira ko ka ke nyim banko kan because na manke momon ni sibono loud la ngana nga doro fay ay tamon la place do at the end of the day arse mon la resources ke anyanda ka ke nyamena na para because ba fala ko nimbare nyina mota nyinin kala mota fala nyin ke nyamena so amari sa ke no anyanda ka ke nyawo nyaw so tol man sula wala nyanda ka accountability tanga introduce kaje ko ni barta do kula yemen men do ko sanji jalla saf yena nyinin ka yin be ke nyaadi de fo jandi lu melne te pareta na sora ko lulu njang kaje ko na sora ko woro njang kaje ko ibe ko ku ke kan banko la tanko na la suturo anala kairo anin na nyaaru tanyanta kataraje ni bo ke kan ite be ko ke kan amantara nyil konola man la fala nyim banko kan tilingo anin nyaaru ta tilingo la ka nyaaru ta sabu so wore te be ko ku ke kan anyanda ka ke nyin tilingo ko ma anyanda ka ke nyin nyaaru dal ko ma so wodo kunna momon ni be man sakunda do ko dawada manyin kibaro futande kan e fanama ila kibaro kebar ay sun ay tara nyim watol ko nyim ko na mi yalan ka fa ko tilingo nin to nyaay taraje na ko woro wulan jang mba fala national assembly member so ko e be nyim palaso non de man fude fon aji ndol leliye keji ndol bama leliye keji ndol fama leliye keji walla taray do ko ke yela ber kiso cika ya dila so wata kunna ni te bod lade iko ikata o molle la kango itandi dunya la woto walla fta men nyanta wala kala wal man laf men na yotuje sa ite balon non nyaadi le kafako wal lafta ni ne man laf ni man tay yeñi ni ka lafta mu ne la ite ko be sire la bu ngono yemira ñi ne betiata ite ta yoke même betiata te fe amanke wala betana mo million kilim fe wala betana mo million fula fi so rokuna ko ku nara kaje ko atol nyanda ka futandi wala kake banko la luwadi alta suol kono society kono mele be rol faya coming albe campagne waro mena alman silan kataje ala la motol mala aleta society kono alning alfare si alning wululale si ale jidin ka nyum kule be keri atal lafta nga ka nyaadi ye men faalen ale woki almantaral fayi albe wolleleji na kol wata wulan jang e na sain jang min mula bamos wala mba foka ko government ye jori kuto na fena ye joro na fena me yalan ka foka be beti yala ye joro na fena me yalan ka foka mo be kontana wallahi nyim banko kan no solbe do ko men na mo be nyaabala le police be do ko men na mo be nyaabala ticcal be do ko men na mo be nyaabala sojal be do ko men na mo be nyaabala adu ñilla do ko garawta do ko mu me beti dunya kono ila la dunya dawda ni ko la dunya tara nyaadole wallahi yin secteur leta yeke la nyaaton kodi bigo nim mo man sasa ata do ko keno la nim mo man karan abeda la palaso dol nim mo man dara kanta kan ale la banko bula tanko be kala rebelot sinano le yalla attaque ye ko la banko hansa be tinyalal woto ñin dulal mu dulal te me yalan ka fake ku maya dale woto kunna man sakunda jor kendolo ni ñim mari le bank ndol man tara jam man ka political modi nga falen ndol na jam pour banko dingol ado banko dingol ay do kulal bele kumfa so woto kunna yanyin joro na fena me yalon ka fako ma fay banko la sos bere yadila bari ye fanal tay ye nyafita wallahi ni woketela e badara ni da do kudla e fanal se contane isray wula be ngalo nyim banko la système ko jamena be kolari mbakale e mom yale ka jo wuli fula keme lulu banko bi ala ka kodata ka luase wala bonda ka luase fon atamita wuli fula keme lulu bi la dol be ji sa yodi dimbaya tiola wa dimbaya tio bo kala muneti abana fala munela wallahi habibi alenga jube ka fo kon tol hani manke misri moti hani dino dina ya jela ka fo ko moy men nyanto mo man nyanto ajanda ka diya nyamen woto kunna alenga o jube woto benyen kibaro sindi gam badi mannin kolama albe dunya dawda albe banko dawda ndel baye janne ale din kendol le wulu so wodin kendol le nara kalwale alla nyaato taw jang kaje ko nyim banko anata boyla billahi wallahi tallahi nganya jo boy biringa kayto di speaker la nanya jo dalilo ke nanyinati ko mune atinna ite be nyim palaso rabbi alhamdulillah e kamindo me kasoto nyim banko kan eta dilado dol pije e be lala da men so ni sawel ta imasoto na ulul albe banko ga be kompanyana dinngol dol pije fam fata miskinol beje adu itol bele ulul ko do jo kajo ko nyim banko itanyada mune atinna mam futawo mom mangi ma koy ni ñaare social media juwe woto wadi e kamole mi accident so wala sasar ja kolen amam tan sura babalu na nyamena habibina kayif mune atinnam tol bu ko ngani bala fasoro na banko de wala nay nyaajo ngabo ne wo dalilo la woto kunna man ken silantare tebe karankane ndonyol be karankane so tolla na jang amanka political kuti man na jang ka man sakunda sabotage man na jang ka man sakunda neng man na jang ka mo neng mentole jang mbemba male jang me police le jang me no so le jang me docteur le jang me dunia be jang me Gambia be jang wassalam ala barak alama ala yatu fanal jonen so de melbe nakip.
No, we don't. We just close and go.
Presented your petition to the National Assembly head, who is the Speaker of the National Assembly. Okay. What next if these two bills have been passed by the National Assembly members? What action are you going to take?
Well,
no, we don't. Yeah.
When we started this movement, we reached out to Gambians, both home and abroad. We have discussions with them.
Let's go outside. We do the
all right. So can we do it outside?
Yeah, let me. Yeah, but it's okay. But you are accurate. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, just say. I want to tell this let them inform this. Let them bring not a job bill. Bill is a job. You don't need a job bill. You need a bill that covers the entire civil servant. Not a bill that is a bill. Bill big
that this bill is not to the benefit of the citizens, it's for the detrimental. Let them throw this bill.
Yeah, let them throw the bill. No to the bill. No to the bill.
Completely. We are telling you people just to stop everything, and we are here just to and now we will tell all the Gambians that we are not happy with it. The youths are not happy, and we will never happy with this bill. We the Gambians, we the youth, we are here for the interest of the Gambians.
We want fair pay. We want fair pay.
Kunye odaka kanta ho wara ngani dipini kombe la khenga na la ko jamana le mo na la ko dipito no nanti inankanu Allah tita nunga ko tu so mara leptanu nun ko honta leptanu nunga tita non tatuwe ti mo nga tita non mi khira tinkita so gano nga kundunyani tambibe kita no golle nga suwadu angara ga leptani nga anta sahari sobe kita atanda framas ni hada man tu tampinte nyani kita mai no gondi inati no ko dipito nun tukaronga ino ko le anu tukaronga jamana le man kutantu wa tampinte no gondi inankanu Allah ina to nanti Allah ko naknya Allah ni tirnina iga ho su kambe gan kata na wara Allah ni tirnina inankanu Allah re jamana le mun tabene ke faye to ko kundu kita ina foyen to kun kime jamal le mbutine ko ho ya ke mbuga ni yeron kunne ina kanu Allah odi kenya ko ya nanti ina kanu Allah ina jamal le men kutemba na sokano mpai ina tita no mpai na police no mpai police no nyaga nga killen kam ko to kota igala la ganga mo wakina la anti intangalla iwote la sigi soron kan kanu killu no gondi kesu ho ndigi ho anti dangan ho gandi dangal sun tata la sigi soron kan killu no gondi awa kan o so ora khaso ora Gambia so deme hibe ga kele o so na no gondi sere ma ka to halle tata no gona baka sunan bagurini inshallah kan assalamu alaikum.
Why should we have the press conference when we came to protest at the National Assembly? We should have the press conference at the National Assembly in front of the National Assembly, not to the bush. So let's have a press conference here. Not to the bush. Not to the bush. We are all getting fed up. We are
Where is the mic? No, hey. No, place Honorable, we love you. Sorry. Stand by, please.
Fellow youths, fellow patriotic Gambians, and fellow nationalists, it is us that can defend ourselves. It is us that should defend ourselves, and the Gambia will not be liberated by anybody except the youths. And it is up to us to choose the type of governance we want. But let us reflect on our decisions. Initially, the Judiciary Remuneration Bill came to the National Assembly, and we rejected it. I can fully remember some of the clauses. It said after the judiciary retired from Parliament, from office, they cannot involve into any other job. And I told them clearly, who is stopping you from fishing or farming? Nobody is stopping you from fishing. It is their responsibility to manage for their life like any other guys manage for their life. In the same vein, we reject the Judiciary Remuneration Bill. In the same vein, we are able and we are committed to rejecting the National Assembly salaries and pension allowance. But let us be very careful. We are the agitator of what we are facing today. Whom did we vote for as the president counts? whom did we vote for as a member of the National Assembly counts, because those are people that are there for us, and we should be very careful. Not saying that I am not interested in politics is like saying I am not interested in my own life. Saying that I am not interested in politics is like saying that I am not interested in my own life, because the politicians have to decide which road is to be constructed. The politicians have to decide which hospital or clinic should be constructed. The politicians have to determine how much your salary should be. Look at our Gambian salary. For instance, as a teacher, some of them are paid less than $150. Some of the people, some of the police officers are paid less than $100. That is the challenge that we face as a nation. And I told them clearly, if the remuneration is going to be, let it be for the entire civil servant. Why the segregation? Why the segregation? And we stand to develop our nation and to stand by the truth. And there should be nothing like specific preference to judiciary or national assembly. We should all have it equally. For the Gambia, our homeland, and we are going to defend it with our blood and our life, without begging for relationship or support. But that being said, I am not telling you that I am the best National Assembly member. I want that to be clear. I am the worst National Assembly member that you can ever find in these chambers. But be very, very careful with the kind of voting, the kind of decisions that we are taking. Let us be responsible for ourselves. If anybody believes that the National Assembly member is not representing you from participating into politics, what is stopping you from contesting? Even if I am not participating and I am not representing you as expected, please find a youth that can stand for you in Foni Bintan Karana, that will know what it feels to be poor, that will understand the feeling of the young, that will stand to defend the truth no matter what. I thank you all for your kind attention. So,
we thank the media. Every other media is here today. We thank you very much. We thank the IGP. For the first time, we are asking a permit and it's been given. I have applied for permit for twice at the office of the IGP, and they have never given me a permit. But this time, they have given us permit to voice our rights as the citizens. So we are going to read the demands so that the public can know what are we requesting for. Our number 2 is withdraw the judicial officers' remuneration and other entitlements bills. The other one is fair compensation for all public servants. We don't only have the judiciary and the National Assembly members in the Gambia. We have the police, we have the nurses, we have other civil servants. So all of them deserve this kind of a bill. Number 4, equitable allocation of national resources. Number 5 is accountability for National Assembly members. They should be accountable for everything that they do. They must not take decisions without going back to their people. Number 6, promotion of social justice. And our number 7 is National Assembly members should engage electorates before passing any bill. They are the people who put you there. They are the people who vote for you. You must go back to them before you take any decision. Okay. Number 8 is government should introduce new pay skills. We all know the Gambia, the payment is very poor. Everything is going high in the Gambia. People have been paid 2,500. What can you pay? What can you buy in 2,500? People are paying their rents from almost $3,000, and you are paying people 2,500. And one thing I will make clear is, we are not stopping from here. This bill must be rejected, or else we are going out again. And next time, the next protest will be nationwide tour. We will be nationwide protest all over the Gambia. We are not stopping it from here. This is just the beginning. Let them know that. This is the tip of the iceberg. Thank you very much. What is this? We are going to stand here and say what we are going to say, but say it with respect, please. There are people who risk their life and they are with them. So please, just be mindful of what you say. No insults. Let's just say what they will hear. Please, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, we can stand here and
can we all sit down and face the parliament? We have 1 hour. Hello. Let's sit down. We have 1 hour to go. Yes.
Hi, how are you?
I've seen you joining the youths today.
Yes.
What message or what motivated you to join these young men?
Well, it is first of all, it is their right, and we have to recognize that. We cannot say that they are the future of tomorrow or the leaders of tomorrow, and then we are denying them their rights. We need to listen to them. This is not only for them. This is for me, for you, for everybody. And that is why we all need to come out and voice our opinion and our concerns. We cannot allow people to talk about remuneration when they can pay into Social Security and get their retirement plan. You understand? Gambia is very tough right now. Anyone you talk to, they're crying. You understand? Yeah. You understand? So that is why we are here today in solidarity with the young people.
Thank you.
We are there! We are there! Enough is enough! Enough is enough! Enough is enough! Enough is enough! Enough is enough!
It's about time. It's about time.
No! No! Any corruption! Any corruption!
Let's look at him. No. Yes. Thank you so very much, Camaraba. As young people in this country, we're going to make sure we salvage this country. This country is going to be salvaged as us as young people. We will not accept this bill. The bill must be rejected. The bill must be rejected. The bill must be rejected. Whoever vote for this bill as our National Assembly member, we're going to make sure that we vote you out. We will make sure we vote it out. This bill lying in the National Assembly members is not in the interest of the poor people in this country. So we notice that, and then we are calling on our National Assembly members to kindly stroke it out. We have no interest, we have a zero interest in this bill lying in National Assembly. So we are calling on each of our National Assembly members that we voted for. Please, we are very much crying as Gambians. The Gambians are poor. The aged people in this country are poor. So if National Assembly members and our judiciary members and the government civil service are exploiting the poor Gambians, we are not going to accept it. And we are the young people in this country. We make sure we salvage this country. This country must be salvaged by us as young people. So we're going to make sure that this bill is not passed, and the bill is not going to be passed. And then if our National Assembly members, shy away from us, and then they pass this bill, we are going to stand by this bill. This bill must not be passed. And then whoever passed it as the National Assembly members, we're going to make sure that we kick you out these next 5 years when you go back to us for electorates. We are the electorates, and then the power belongs to us. Power belongs to us. Power to the people. Power to the young people. We must celebrate this country. So I thank you so much, Camaraba, for coming. Thank you.
Reject the bill. Power to the people. Power to the people. Camaraba, thank you so much. Kanaka join Gambia funding Kang Melialongo. If you don't pruke kawa fintindi. Camaraba, and you could battle na parliament. People Melialongo control Kato Faye. The president, who is alleging Gambian people have voted for him, is the one Melialongo. Even na Bankola Lua Tinaka. Because Bankola Lua for the category clearly members of the parliament or the executive should not engage into anything to enrich themselves. It's clearly in our constitution. And now the president is using his position to enrich himself. The members of the parliament are using their position to enrich themselves. And now the judiciary also. I will not blame the members of the judiciary. I will blame the president, because we didn't vote in for the members, those who are in the judiciary sector, but we voted in for the president. We voted in for the members of the parliament. And they are the people who are bringing this bill to the parliament. So now, it's a game. Now, the game is, one is there, and one is in the middle.
So it's the judiciary Melialonko will be tema. So the president, the executive are there, and the legislature is there. So now the first bill, the legislature, the executive bill. So you approve. They created all the opportunities for the president, and now president is happy. He is comfortable taking Gambians' money. Ajoko Anbibi and Niabondi, as a former president, he will go and benefit from those things. Fine. From the president now, they say the judiciary. And from the judiciary is coming to the members of the parliament. Camaraba, Billahi, Wallahi, Tallahi. This is the real sample of, this is the real way Kajako dictatorship is coming. I am telling you, President Barrow dictatorship, wale jawlata katambi ya jambe dictatorship la. Because ya jambe ka mabole do monte. But President Barrow ka tandi molle ako alta kuno laje. Ako alta kuno laje Gambian ko. Gambia funding kewlu. Allah mbulo kafu nyoma. Ne se no to it. President wala below pastor le manfinte. Nyim below ni na pastor is the members of the parliament bill men kana. Camaraba men yoku yaje. Ndole moto di nyim dibita wala. Dibita wala below kono. Yala nako ila motolu $600,000 ko allocate for their vehicle for year. Ndole dibita tundolto. Iko $430,000 iko ebola dilantol every year. Look at this madness. Every year we are giving them $180,000 for their for their residential allowance. Every year $180,000 for their residential allowance. Every year. Camaraba, why are they greedy? Why are they not looking at the economic status of this country? Camaraba, why are they not looking at the price of commodities in the market? Yes.
So what do you think this
what it will change if our members of the parliament are going to listen to us? But if they are not listening to us, this means it changed nothing. But notwithstanding, anytime we are called upon to come out, we will come out. Let me tell you something. Last time I was part of a demonstration, we came here, the anti-corruption. They did not listen to us at the time, but today the anti-corruption bill has passed. Although, Abilonying is not to the standard, but a pastel. So today also we are here. If they pass the bill, all what we can do, let's wait for them in the pool. And not only members of the parliament, but the president himself. Let's wait for him at the pool. Hey, Gambians should be wise now. They will loot our money. When it's time for election, they will tell us tribalism. When it's time for election, they will divide us. Today, every tribe is here. Today, every set of communities are here. When the election will see that, they will come to us, they will take their podiums and try to divide us. So I am asking Gambian Olko, let us be very careful. I am asking my fellow youths, the population of this country, 60% of the population of this country are all youngsters. That is my advice to the youths. Because near the political corner, it's the politicians who are ruling you. Today we are here speaking to who? We are speaking to the politicians. So we have to get involved into politics because they are the one ruling our country. Our health, our welfare is in the hands of the politicians. And you sit home there or you sit in the ghetto telling people that I don't want to be involved into politics. Today, you don't want to involve in the politics, but today, you are here talking to the politicians.
For this regime currently?
What?
Barrow's regime right now.
No, Barrow's regime, I don't think I have any advice for Barrow's regime because Barrow's regime, and I know no amount of my advice will be heard by the president. No amount of my advice. No, and let me tell you something. Look at here. Today we are saying that we are standing for the police, but today the police are here. If you want to right exercise they will be the people who stop the police. I am telling you. So remember, no advice to the president. The only advice I have is to the youths. The only advice I have is to the members of the community. The only advice I have is to let's talk to our mothers, because the large amount of the population of this country, especially the voters, are women. Let's give them the respect. Let's support them. Let's encourage them. Let's make them to distant NPP, because today is NPP government sitting in our state house. Alina Jamfela. They have no interest for this country. And I am telling you, there are more bills coming. Billahi wallah. I am telling you, I have some of the bills with me. Because any bill you mention in the parliament, you have it. There are more bills coming. And those bills, ni na tajang. Mbelafla la National Assembly for memenkele for mbadu altalona. So memena wonu ko alla lo ni bilo ni ya pass bi sama na finti. Ni ya pass, let's go. Na meso bango loabe. Kabrin jam farafanya mbe finti. Ni bilo pass. That is the only way. That's the only other stop. Hey, let's look at Kenya. Kenya, when they rise up, they will pass it. But they don't stop. They after passing the bill, they did not stop. You come and say, "Man, the president additional murundi come I decline because you saw Kabir if you will to MNC so disappointedly Ndola Jang, Gambia, being finti da bi iba pass the mobile vesile la bunkona. Nobody will be ready to die for this country. Nobody will be ready to go to mile 2 for this country. Hey, you all have family. Hey, ale mendandi, you could follow me, follow walla. But ala for my left advantage. Let's make sure near him below pass be saman finti. Let's rise up. Let's rise up. Hey, I have been to mile 2. I was in mile 2 because of my right. And I'm encouraging each and every one of you. Find the mile 2. Hey, there's nothing in mile 2. Nobody. Mile 2. Let's all rise up and say no to corruption. Thank you so much.
Fine, thank you. Anyway, okay, crisscrossing the country, but today, what becomes a concern?
Yeah, it'll follow all local languages.
Okay, saying
Camaraba,
which is very true.
Yes.
Okay, ide taman kambanko kan. Na local ka funding ko lako. But bi muna na bi nata eko fund waranko Gambia dual mil funde ila sulonko. Muna kuma ni pour yete fay ka funi mudam.
Because Camaraba barka bake. Ebido ko mena banko kan ay mobe nyafale ko dante la ko la bake. Ila nyini karo bedata ya banne ko funding kelom. So faninge ko ke nobe kering faninge manyana ka to ko sirin koma so ko naati na fa banku ku do ko kolam so bim findira nanne pour kana balamba ay tande député la ko bilo me belari nyakoto bilo nyima eni banko la nafa so personal nafa dam man bije bi ni ajibe député ni jojol itala one of the most highest paid civil pour kana kunade ko rek membela benefit o siandila ngajelo ko wum kulede telephone manyana ka sommen so wala nam findira nan ka kafu banko din jama la fo ninkela sama be ka nyawonya bar pour kana balamba ay tane ka fo nyim bilo nyi gambe la nafata je personal nafata bi je personal nafata mala bi je so mbafule nyim bilo fay nyamo kono ye bil kendo natina me anon ko abe no sol mako la me anon ko abe karamdo dinul mako la me anon ko abe techa sol mako la abe sojarol mako la bar kana bilo nati me anon ko itel membe power be le damane mako la kar ko ma ngajele bilo succetta so these three arms of government so we say no to this bill today, no to this bill tomorrow. So let them throw it out. I'm content about it. Thank you.
Gambia.
Yes.
Why are you standing before the National Assembly?
Yeah, because battery ala me kekam. So na raka tani ka one jene fengo nya o battery ala kala jang koreke. Dipter mi an go le kan na right fight. Ka yego tilimbala me ka Gambia bo kam foarol kam. Da ho dipter le tara ini Mansakunda president na la kafo ani Dawda Jallow na la kafo ila ra nyoge pour ngana funding scam ngela fijo tebulu mfango len fam balondi ngana fijo bedandi ngandi ngola fijo bedandi ngandi ngola sa bantal bango ka jaro ni karawala was foarol bi jang e batari se o batari angole ben na jang luwa nyim bilo na raja na bi ka worim dila ni bilo sandelo mi ne be kujala gambe jang ina mam mi je jang ko rek so dipter wala si jambi
but usoni bi ye Gambia fail because okay.
I feel danger. So that what it is.
You right.
Being black. I would do Sando. I didn't go national sorrow bekeri. You go for cold. If they lemon fail.
Okay.
Well, father bekeri. Wala na become black.
Thank
but
you.
Flag over everything. Black bandele.
But you still have Gambia on your chest.
Yeah. I guess.
Camaraba. Youths are not happy. Nyimbilo ni ajubeng. Abilo e fatam fanso abola samanang bankola dokulal fa Mansakunda dokulal. Amanka jojol damala Mansakunda dokulal. Tital bejele, police officer bejele, nosol bejele, doctor rol bejele, aning dolu. Munana wala salary malafa, ndol laftale, nyimbilo ya reject. Ya bildo sauna me alanko aba mbela salary la fala Mansakunda dokulal be. jojo men ka fako ala nyimbilo ye nyimbilo samana jumalo jojo karandi fo jojo bila wuluda kada jojo do nyama tijala karandi sa ni da ko be nyina lo tijala dum o tija me da karandi ABC man sakunda la fa nyina lola Ministry of Justice kanyim bilo samana pour jojo la numero sono ya tijal filije ya police officer filije ya no sol filije ndol man so wala bi man so ala sama wala nango youths are not happy ni momo cover imari la kunkili na falem Momad Saba la kunkili na fala wala ka youths are happy. We are not happy. How can youths be happy when this country's economy is terrible? How can youths be happy when a bag of rice is $2,200? How can youths
Yamra Gambia youths so le bona manke tole o kadu wajo wati ndake teletar ata himola ay ne nyala ay garan dia na talo ta ay tandi be jelala abe jelendila so Yamra Gambia dingle
wala na lafta fale youths so ala ngam sai ala nga nyaayele alinkana song ay na dalota ay na dala fago youths are happy alinkana so wala ala fay na tantea mba fly nako bag of rice is how much na mo fonye ndaso na fa ngabulo diala because atlem presidential advisor special presidential advisor atanya la fle president nako banko fani njol mando ko soto how many youths are graduated at the university this year at senior school this year all of them don't have job ikalo ekavugo youths are happy okay omo afan kunkili nafal atala ma sa atamaga man boro sang atamaga sang wala na ka youths are happy manara ka sang atafale youths are happy abaraka bake
bangu kuolam yeah wala janibe national janibe Georgia la jola fala I think you think about teachers first, soldiers and in collision. That's the most important thing. So janibe bina Georgia la lava most of the Georgians they are filthy rich. So ni to go la jola fala still molbe suo kon mi yango itaka tax la fa pour la joy la fa. So molbe suo kon mi yango hanimani bodo fanga is a problem to them. Ikamano dasa sanne ni ma soto lumina dimbalta do moro kala so ni mam bala fa mo ledi ala fan kunkan balu e kole ambulo kono akam dawa Gambian tol kabin kaboni 2016 kana bi kan sorry kaboni 2018 kana nam bi kan den balu bala fa kan rega mantala talaka it's always going high people are suffering but masakunda mantara oje kan tol fe they are bringing bills Digital Fana, we have a disappointment also tell Carola Bakele, because of this is the reason why whenever any campaign over KK vote for the right person, It doesn't mean that coming in this parliament is the most important place. Niba mo sa mal ng parliament akorosi ajigo jibe ni ko party interest jibela je so masini ngatol mo kinun labina batala ko deke. Ajibe Gambia banyamin
nata jam pour kanan ni ko yatambi National Assembly mo la men yalon ko ka fo membe banko ka nyanta bolale. Fenga feni mbe nyim banko ka nyanta bolale nyim banko mbe da takan dawenta abe kunun kanni ndol banko dingol lel nyanta findila nga nyim banko fintindi banko me yalon ko abe kunun kan folo mba kuma islamin tole me role men be suwo ko men ka carte o fay man say nyim bilo men nata janga manke ko men National Assembly la nati jande because of wrong government ngole ta nga sikam fayen ko barole be mol maral so bi afelante mbo man toro la kono ni nata jam men ka kuros Banjul bara jang ku ka kanyim banku kam fa kan de balo fale ka moje feriyo be ba kono futo be abe lawrim ba kono amante no ite bo moy la banku jumala ka me yalan ko feriyo be ba kono mol be banku dingol be ba kono be yinki kan jiyo kono ibo bo jela banku jamala kan ni bododo na security la karola drogo be dun kam banku kono lungo lungi ba jela ko ka fo ko kari fatale drogo me yalan ko drogo men be ka dunjay be ya kalamuta checkpoint dol be lorin dula la bal fa fenni be jam man sa daba ko kono no bota je ngana balu wala karola balu wala kole ya beta na mansa le balu membe molka mansa la molka because jang mansa me yalan ko businessman on la bag na broda molka fo nyoye ne bulo men ka mo king bulo men ke balundi mo buka king nim businessman on le mansa bag saim sama ibe taxot ibe julo price la le la baga sol kan mansa ba nangulema because bulo men ke balundi ta king nola ye fenga fendi fo ete ba fala ba stala sa sini sama jumale be batala ndol banku dingol le be batala wo be tata nata fentem fo ron government ngamen choosing faye ndu nyanta wulale nganyim banko bondi Camaraba ala baraka ete ni nyongol membe nyim banku kam pour ka nyim banko fintin bari nga ko le nyim banku nga nyamati tano de ane musol membe suwo kono abe tata nata musol membe suwo kono nyanta nyim banku fintilale men ga yalan ko ka wuli ka carte o fay ni lungo men ne nata ni carte fayo sita ya fo mo le ko kare munyu si kare da munyu si kare na de ni carte fayo tambita ita mo le la mu mota fo la mo munyu si kare le de munyu si kare na de ita mo la fo ni carte fayo sita ni mol ka mol play mind game la mol nyanta wula la ngalon ko ni mind game 5 wo nyanta bondi la banku kanne ni sifa la benu Senegal fele bi wulta yera freedom so le Macky Sall bondi ni sifa kilung la kera Kenya fana fele wulta ko man sayji Kenya jibe mo tanna nin killing wada mala fata je ko man say bondi dindin jella fata ni banku kanja minister of health ko to dindin tanko non to ni kononto hani tiya foto man teje molbe sirim maje bi amankentela bar men keta non ni ku yabe mole men yalon ko no aketa wala la bar sama sike non tela le ite membe siwo ko no e man finti sama sike no de fana nale fata Kenya le tala aba kala mo be la ko membe banku kan amam ngo kumpa banko be kunun kan ne banku dingol la nyanta finti la ngani banko bondi nyim bilodu na pasta ñim bilo membe keri national assembly na pasta molbe findilal ko tanke no ne mol finta dangata kala ñenti kadun ko ya jibe te kana do ko te na national assembly banko la bu me yalan ko te ñanta kala volontarily mo ma ñene jola fenna ay na bu do te la feta foto dam may te kete jor men wala siata police men kalo silo kan kido babulu ala sango be te la feta fota kilo dam ma itala allowance dam ma ti camembe karamu to du ti camembe karamu rabe dinol karandi kan ni nata jibe bi yen karamul be londe janta yen karamul to jambi ya hani minister muto killing ita jala karamul to minister dingol bebe international school to ni karamul men bo public school e ga fa mo this is public school wala poor school for the poor people ni public school mo school for the poor people leti hani ti da internet o ya jibe no e ke dol dingol je kada karamul men to ni international ko la moy ni international ni minister men be ni banko ka yemo mo ni jambi banko din kaydi fulale babul ye momo je banku kan jam banku din kaydi fulala babul aka fone ante mo minister ji na duta lu men rek abala family be ko la tout ay du bañun airport wala ngale atata ay juwani juwatu jam tan ite ndeme karno sika nga fay baroy ite me karno sika ya fay baroy ni mol fintita al nga nyim banko bondi nka kele pour saman dingolu ndol mu kebal le ndamu kebal ji sako dol men yalan ko men siatan tati sama fo wol ba kala mutala wol ta kala mutala ndefana man tara kala mutala mbe diamon be la tem pour saman dingol sini saman dingol banko be dam do sainteng barola 7 years damma tele siata ya jambe ko do men be yu sanin jabara sa ni baro nanta continue for 10 years mo be kala nyaadi mo te fala ni diamu da mo ka fa mo le for 2026 janin 2026 tema mo be fala le mani boto me yalon ko be $1,050 bi 2,000 francs buka sino tema na buro 900 ika mo jakata do ko la bala fa ka wara ika mo jakata do ko la kala salary muta dan naka futa suwo kono jani kalo ngaka futa suwo kono ka be jojulo la ban tak ita ko wakata do ko han lungoli ka wuli ka fo mo len te kata do ko le te gela salary ta me yalon ko jani ka futa suwo kono ka ban banku dingol nyaabala molbe siring no mol ka fo go ni di am ta kariya kon te man ke politician ni man ke politician no di politician no be rule la because ita man wuli ya di amuye sa ni man wuli ya di amuye ni dama wuli ya diamu ye men diate tol bola kala nun ye fen fenim fo wala be kala ni diamu ta jar rek ko e lo mbala fata karambalo be dawda ni na diamu de kay lo rek a felante ye fa banku dingola nga wuli Camaraba abaraka bake
yende kuma yalo nyamen na ni banke parti kuti banko la kolam mo nyanda kamello wala mi nyindi ko nyimbil fulo men nala de nyimbilolu amanke nyinda malke ka ko mi alon ko tilimbaliam bari membe jolo mi ko e ko ngala diamo se membe jolo mi ko nyinyo njama ko le ka kany bago kanjang ande molma lo lasno so la dam yusol ina rajibe ko be nyimu ko mi alon ko na stresso le nyinti ka karla to mondro kala bunda dan dan dron kala faro ko tala ka jama be tatuje mi alon ko le be jama fambe na faka e Camaraba angelo ka folo ko monkey works babun chop so monkey work babun chop system ni lafta ko le danjang wala na bi yanyi yusol de be bijang so na najang amanke kuguren di banko la kolemu banko so refe pour ngatala nyote makanya kan ngatala nyote ma nyala ni yalon ko lo risile bulti nga banko la fanko fanaji be because nela banko la economy la situation be jibi nyi banko nyi menta fo dalaso billion tang wala julo de nyi banko kangola mambalan ka fo ko men loi bunton ko la ke la salari ta kala fa bar wala ta kudo lel kan ala ta ko men kan lafta man sakunda wala correct ni fola wala jibe ku folo alon ko Sénégal men yalon ko lel benna sare pate men yalon ko be sare yoro cekel men yalon ko ibe samba lolo nyol tari men yalon ko ibe nyokunda bari bu nokunda nyol tari kata fo samba kunda nyol la walla hajo mun labi wala do kala baloni baloni be andu newle baloni be Camaraba akam do ko banko bele makoy ha to nyala mu ninga nakiti bongol makoy quand même fo ko men foro ya kanto bari foro ya kanto o manke na fulo ko mo si
yana flo di mo nyaaw abuka mo sino bar men kuma dol min diko nzemo no banko nyati no banko lo soma sinin banko di won sila foro yakantano ngam men promo patriotism ti al kanyang koto me yalon ko wala be mbulla nganna kutota ngakara na saso e men din ngakara wala nimba kala fana ngaka salary restructuring ti kadam da birin duma ka jibe dubalan ko la salary ela sajo munati bi ngal faro ko saji fana la kar fajo asina fa bar men be santo baso kan already men be duma nyanta ka wala ka jibe e ko mandi equitable reasonable and fair distribution of our own resources abaraka Camaraba